So the snowplows are just taking to the streets here where we live in Harrisonburg. We've had a nice winter snow, about 3 inches. Depending on where you're at, I think there at the house we had 3 inches, but we live kind of on the hill overlooking Harrisonburg. We got probably more than people did here in the valley, and there's friends of ours that live in the mountains, they got more than we did. Welcome to the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Behind me you can see the swamps of the Outer Banks. We're here at Nags Head, and I'm sure there are alligators all in these waters. Actually, no, there are no alligators in these waters, but there are a lot of birds, a lot of birds. Carolyn and I are here during the off season. It's January, and so the town's population here at Nags Head, about 2,800 people, something, give or take. But during the on season, when it's happening around here, it can swell up to about 60,000 people. And I don't know who Gail is, but for some reason they're saying there's a Gail warning out. So stay away from Gail. Whoever Gail is, stay away from her.
The first time I've been to an actual lighthouse.
And she's from Florida. I don't understand that.
At least I can say I've seen the space shuttle blast off at night.
People can talk about haunted lighthouses all they want to, but there's just not enough real estate in a lighthouse to haunt. I mean, think about it. You're a ghost. You're looking for employment. Do you really want to haunt a lighthouse? There's just not a lot in there. But this house, yeah, it could be haunted. Sure, sure. Weather out here is actually kind of nice. It's breezy, so it's a little chilly. During the day today, it was warm. We didn't get here until right at sunset, and of course, we're just going to turn around. This is a day trip. I guess what I'm trying to say is this is a happening place. And in the off season, when a lot of you guys like to travel, this is a nice place to come and get away from it all.
So, you might be wondering, how did Nags Head get its name? I mean, it's kind of crazy. No one really knows for sure. There are a few celebrated legends, but in my opinion, the best Nags Head origin story has to be one told in an article published in Harper's New Monthly magazine way back in 1860. It's going to help to know a little background. First, back in the 17th and even 18th century, the Outer Banks, including Nags Head, was pretty popular for pirates and all their ruthless operations. I might do a video some other time about the Pirates of Nags Head. It's pretty interesting stuff. Oh, and in case you didn't know it, a nag is an old horse in real bad shape. So, now that you have a little background, the legend goes something like this. Pirates used to hang a lantern around the head and neck of a nag and walk along the sand dunes. At night, a ship at sea may easily mistake the nag walking up and down the dunes for another ship and sail in that direction. The ship would get stuck on the sandbar, and then the pirates would raid the ship for all of its treasure. You know, I don't know if the story's true or not. It probably isn't. I mean, after all, poor horse. I mean, maybe it's old and useless, but who would want to hang a hot lantern around a horse's neck?
In case you didn't know it, Nags Head is known for these amazing sand dunes. It's pretty cool. In the off season, nobody's here. Looks pretty awesome. Check it out. These sand dunes, of course, were created by the Dunedrake dinosaur 10 billion years ago. I'm just kidding, they weren't. From October till April, you can drive on the beaches here at Nags Head, which is really, really cool. Haven't done that since my youth down in Daytona, but that's kind of a thing that people do around here. It's not in season right now, but it's a thing. Unfortunately, this was a day trip. The sad part about it being a day trip is we got a 2-hour late start, which means I've lost most of my light by the time we got here, because it's not just a hop, skip, and a jump away from Harrisonburg. So we're leaving not having all the footage that I would like to normally have, so essentially this is more of a recon trip. However, it looks pretty impressive. I'd like to wait till it gets more towards spring and maybe come stay a night and enjoy more of what Nags Head has to offer and share that with you. However, it is a beautiful day, and the beach is always wonderful, and the oceans, one ocean, this ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, always my favorite, absolutely beautiful. The watercolor here is great. I hope the images that you're seeing right now are bringing you great joy.